Grab a coffee, grab a tea. Today we are talking about some mindset shifts that can change your life in every single area of life. It's time to change our mindset on looking at every area of life and exploring, shifting, and evolving each area to become your best self. It's not just one mindset shift that changes everything. It's about this evolution and this process of figuring out realistically who you're blooming into, how you need to believe in yourself, what you need to build, and where you can find that balance from thinking that it's all just happening to I can actually do this, let's figure it out, and let's really start taking action and show up as our best selves. So we're going to dive into each area of my life, and I have either a saying or a thought process or just a mindset shift way of thinking about it. And if you have any of these areas of life, I really challenge you to think about what mindset shift you need to make so that you can look at life in a brighter perspective. You know what you need to kind of evolve or change so that you can show up as your best self every single day. Now, as a reminder, we are all on our unique journey. We're all on our unique path. We're all going to have different areas of life. A lot of mine are categories that a lot of people have, but there are categories in here that are unique to me. So don't feel like just because I have a specific mindset shift for that area of life that it has to align with you. Really listen to them, see why I'm saying this. And honestly, on my list here, I have what the area of life is, what does it mean to me, and then what the mindset shift is. So some I might talk about more and some I might talk about less, but it's all about figuring out that balance and where I need to put that focus for the mindset shift for me. But these are all just ideas for you when you set your areas of life, when you figure out how you need to make those mindset shifts, and maybe just mindset shifts that align with any area of your life can be there, because there are some of these that could fit into multiple areas of life. I just felt like it was better for that area of life for me, and I wanted to bring a different mindset for something else for who I want to become. But kind of take these with a grain of salt to get your mind going and start showing up as your best self with each one of these mindset shifts. So welcome back. My name is Bridget. I am the founder and creator behind Balance While Blooming. I am only 27 years old and I am a wife, a stepmom. I work a full 9 to 5 and I am always working on becoming my best self. And here at Balance While Blooming, I share all of the ways to believe in myself, build the life of my dreams, balance my day-to-day life so that I can bloom daily and consistently with intention to become my best self. And here I try to inspire you, support you, and hold you accountable along your journey, and really just see how we can go along side by side, not only here, but also over on Instagram to show up for our day-to-day life, figuring out those mindset shifts, figuring out how to plan, how to find that balance, how do you need to prioritize, where do you need to take action, how do you need to surround yourself, what does your daily life need to look like. All of those things all add up here, and there's so many avenues that I can go on because I have so many areas of life. So always let me know what you guys want to see. Join this community, subscribe, like this video if you want more mindset shifts, more productivity, more ways to show up as your best self, and let's jump into these mindset shifts. So my areas of life are not in any order, it's just the way that they kind of came to mind and I put them in here. And I'm going to do the most controversial first, which is faith. For me, this can be self-led and created connection with God that's rooted in scripture. For you, this could be your meditation. This could be whatever your belief in something beyond yourself is. So faith is something for you that is completely different. Now for me, this is changing the thought from must do to get to do. Reminder that your faith in whatever you believe in, whatever religion, thought process, universe, method that you believe in, you get to believe in that. You're not required to believe in anything. You get to believe in it and build a connection with your own faith for what it means to you, with a one-on-one connection for yourself. So really changing your thought process from I get to do this, I get to lean into my faith, I get to believe in something further than myself. And it's not just I have to do this or I must do this because this is the normal thing to do. I'm leaning into what it means to me. What do I get to do? How do I want that to look? And where can I make it so that it aligns with my future self and what I want to believe in, and not what I must believe in or what other people think or the way that other people have to do it. This is your journey, your path, and you get to do your faith walk your own way. Next is family and marriage. I want to be emotionally safe and have a joyful home. I think for this, it's us versus the problem. This is for anyone in your family or marriage, that when there's situations that come up, remember that you are a team. You are going at something together. Now, if there's like a big family thing, you have to understand that your marriage comes first if you believe in that, and then it's you against the problem. Or if it's something bigger outside of your family, then just understand that you need to talk it through, figure it out, make a plan, and show up for it one step at a time. That the problem is what you guys are facing. It's not each other, even though you're each individuals, you're each going to have your own opinions, your own thoughts, and really have altering outlooks on life. It's important that you understand that the overall thing that you are going against is the problem. Next is your home. This is a place that I want for peace and restoration and just to really feel lived, not stored. So this is really changing my everything for fulfillment, abundance. You have all these things, yes, but do you need it? Or is it just a storage unit? Is it holding you down? Do you feel like you are being overwhelmed with the things that you have? Is it something that is going to help you live fulfilled, live a happy life, live joyfully, or feel experienced? Or is it something that is taking up energy, space, and your overall thought process because you can't let it go? So it's really understanding that you want this peace, you want this place where you feel calm and relaxed, but you want to feel like you can live in it. And it's not just a storage unit where you're holding on to anything and everything and that you can't let things go. So really figure out what is going to align with this season of life, what you can box away, what you can donate, what you can give to family, and find that peace again where you feel restored, happy, and fulfilled in your home base. And this is the same if you own your home, rent a room. It's your space. Make sure that you feel like it has your energy, that it has your control, and that you feel at peace, and that you are holding down your home with stability and happiness. Because if not, you're just going to live in chaos in every other area of life. Work, I am an executive assistant, especially at a law firm. So I am really going towards having the goal of being calm but respected, and also not feeling overwhelmed or consumed. I hear a lot of stories. I hear a lot about people's lives. We work in very different industries, especially me and my husband, and I need to know that my ego seeks validation. Confidence doesn't. So I need to really lean into that confidence of who I want to be. I need to let go of my ego. I need to not be the best in the office. I need to understand that I need to be confident in my job, that I have the job that I do, the pay that I do, and the roles that I do a specific reason, and that I have confidence that it will all work out no matter what the days or weeks are going to look like, and that my ego doesn't have to take over when I'm getting yelled at or when someone else is taking out their anger or anxiousness or energy towards me, that it is all happening for a reason, and that I understand that I just need to take a step back, step into my confidence, and understand that my ego is going to try to push in there, but I need to take a step back and say, how can I confidently show up today so that I am not letting my ego take over and have that validation that I am great, that I'm okay, and that I just have the confidence that I'm okay and not stepping into an egotistical person. Health and wellness, this is really relying on diet/perfection to nurturing and sustainability. I want to lean into a nourished mind, body, soul when it comes to my health and wellness. And I don't think always a diet or pushing for this next challenge or perfection. We are all unique, we are all different, and we all have different body types, and you need to stop looking around. When do you feel fulfilled internally? When do you feel the most nurtured? When do you have the most energy? How can I sustain this body weight or this mindset or this energy that I have? And how can I show up to be my healthiest self? Not healthy compared to the world standards, healthy for your life. I think if I got back to my lowest weight when I was extremely unhealthy, had a lot of health problems, had no control over my dietary issues, and I just let myself go, I was around 120 pounds. I'm almost double that, but now I am muscle. I am toning out. There's still, yes, fat that I can lose, but at the same time, I know that as long as I'm nurturing my body, I'm taking care of myself and making sure that I eat the nourishment and everything that I need to feel lean and nourished and safe in my body, that I am healthy within my own terms. Obviously, go to your doctor, make sure that you are making sure that you are healthy and that you are in the best shape that you can be. But of course, you need to stop looking around at the new diet or the new thing or the new fad to lose weight and really start just taking care of your own body. Next is finances. I know that this can be a touchy subject, but we do talk about it here. And we just talked about paying yourself first and how to save $10,000 a year of buying assets. That's our goal. Pay yourself first and buying assets. That's the mindset shift. We are not worrying about the little new outfits or the new things. Of course, we want to travel. We want to live a good life. We want to have this balance. But at the same time, we need to make sure that we are paying ourselves first for our future self and that we are buying assets that will help us in the future when we want to retire or evolve or change in an investment style. So this area of life for us is all about being debt-free, future-focused, and multi-income streams, and figuring out what assets work for us to make multiple incomes all the time. Now, this business, Balance While Blooming, is all about being relatable, personal growth, and brand rooted in teaching and storytelling through the Believe to Become system. So what is that going to look like is community over competition. As I always say, we are all unique, we're all on our own journey, and your personal growth journey is personal to you for a reason. So my goal is to create a community where you feel inspired, uplifted, that you get the support, you get the accountability, but you also don't feel forced to be like anyone else. I want you to be you. I want you to figure out what works for you. And this shift is all for me to understand that no matter what I give you, I want it to be informative. It needs to not fit in a cookie cutter box. I want to tell you my life story. I want to tell you what I have going on. This brand of Believe to Become is mine. I created that. But how can I help you through your journey, through your path? Well, that's through the community. And we need to stop competing with each other. We need to start showing up as individuals. We need to make sure that we are living our life for ourselves and that we are living our best life for who we want to be today. And that's where we all need to show up as our best selves and be that community. We all have different knowledge, we have different skills, we can lean on each other because you're not going to have it all figured out. And we're all at different areas. My day 1 may look like your day 100. My day 100 may look like your day 1. We are all at our own path at our own time. It's never too late to start your journey. So join this community, but also understand that this is not about a competition. It's about your personal growth, and the community that you set for yourself is just as important, and stop competing with the people around you. Next is Truly Being the Wilbers. This is my podcast with my husband. It's supposed to be fun, diverse conversations that, again, builds a community and sparks dialogue. But this mindset shift is all about focusing on why we're doing this. First off, the first why is for me and my husband to have something together that we get to build and evolve that is outside of assets and anything else. Yes, it is an asset, but it also is something for us to explore our thoughts, have a conversation, be able to see other outside perspectives, and understand that maybe our perspectives on the world can impact others. It's also fun to understand that truly being the Wolvers is all about balancing from every area of life in a whole broad spectrum. We talk about everything from entertainment to news articles to celebrity gossip to what's happening on the TV that we like to see. We're just trying to really focus on why people are taking life so seriously. Just start truly being you and focus on why you're here, what life you want to live, and understand why we're in the place that we're at in the world, in the country, in the universe, whatever it is. Figure out your why and really just dive into the conversation. So for us, it's focusing on why we are having these fun and diverse conversations, why we want to build a community, and how we can spark a dialogue that creates a why beyond us and helps other people see different avenues of life and know that it's okay to have diverse conversations that are hard to have. Talking about having this low pressure connections, meaningful level up lifestyle with new tables in smaller rooms is your social life. It's a time to get intentional and effort focused. I have a friend, he lives in New York. He wants to go be a producer. He's starting his own company. We used to talk every single day. We met at the gym. And let me tell you, we have the most intentional and effort-focused friendship ever. We know that we're busy. We know that he's living city life. I'm living Cape Cod life. And that we are two different avenues of life. He is going back to school. He is going to start businesses. He's doing a lot. Now, we do check in at least once a week with each other, or at least that's the goal. And the goal there is to be intentional that when he comes to the Cape or when we travel by, we're going to go see him. And the effort is there and understood. You don't need to say sorry. You know that they're leveling up their life. We're still supporting each other. We're still inspiring each other. And our meaningful connections are still there. And I honestly am so proud of him because our social life in that avenue makes our friendship very easy. Now, I do think that I want to put myself in other rooms with other entrepreneurs, with other people that work 9 to 5, or that they have this multi-asset lifestyle. I want to surround myself with those people, but I want to be intentional with exactly how I show up and the effort that I put in to those relationships so that it comes off how I want it in my life. And that's the mindset shift that I need to bring into it. Is this something that is going to benefit me with intentional and effort, or is it forced and overall just feeling icky in the world of friendship? So just be really intentional that you are with people that support you, uplift you, and have meaningful connections with low pressure. Now, the next is hobbies and joy. The mindset shift here is openness and curiosity. I really want you to live your life beyond the productivity. I want you to explore old, new, interesting, fearful, everything in between. Be open and curious as things come up. Start that hobby, start that joy project, start what is exciting to you. Do you want to paint? Do you want to write? Do you want to do photography? Do you want to do videography? What do you want to do? Figure it out for you. Be open to every avenue. Be open to every hobby that is out there and be curious of how it can align with you. It may be your future self and you just haven't figured it out yet, but it needs to be more than just for your business, for something that's making you money, or something that goes with your job. It needs to be something that is outside of the realm. So obviously recording for you guys or doing the podcast, yes, it is a hobby and it does give us joy, but I need to have things outside of the businesses that I'm trying to create to have that most balanced life and have every area of life where I can feel fulfilled, happy, and my best self, because there's more than just go work life. There's also that time where I can turn my brain off and just shut down and enjoy the day-to-day life. And talking about enjoying the day-to-day life, my last area of life is traveling. Of course, I want to always make memories, explore, and admire locations near and far, but honestly, I want to start living like a local. I want to go to these places and maybe not be in the hub of where you normally think of the tourism. I think it was really interesting to go places and see the highlights and then maybe take a step back to a smaller town or a different avenue where you can live in the culture, see the mom and pop shops, not be in the hustle and bustle of the area, and figure out what would it be like to live here if I moved here. Not to be a tourist, not to show up as another Joe Schmo that is getting off a plane or getting out of their car, going to a hotel. What does the day-to-day life look like here? What are the houses like? What is the infrastructure like? Where do people work? What does it look like? And how can you just drive around town and see the schools and see the nature and see what they have around? Because every aspect, especially of the United States, is so different. Even in New England is so different. We went to Rhode Island and we went to the city is so different than Cape Cod. Then we go to Connecticut and it's like a small suburban town and they have stuff there, and then you can go to New York City or you can go to upstate New York and you have totally different, you have mountains, or even look at Maine alone. You can go to Portland and be in the city and it be the hustle and bustle, and then you can go where my husband grew up and it's like 50 minutes to a grocery store if you can't go to the local mom and pop shop. So it's really interesting to see different areas of the world and how they live, and not only enjoy the sightseeing but also enjoy living like a local. Overall, these mindset shifts can go to any and every area of life. Again, what they are is changing your thoughts from must do to get to. Us versus the problem. To be lived, not stored. Ego seeks validation versus confidence that does not. Diet and perfection to nurturing, nourishing, and sustainability. Pay yourself first and buying assets. Community over competition. Focusing on why. Intentional and effort focus. Openness and curiosity. And living like a local. These are my areas of life. These are the mindset shifts that I'm taking into this next season of life. And I hope that you found a few avenues that might align with a few of yours. I do recommend looking up other mindset shifts, other ways that you can really change your thinking. It all starts up here. You need to believe, you need to understand that if you don't have the mindset, you won't have the productivity, you won't know how to show up, and you really will feel lost in your day-to-day life. So it's important that you show up as your best self, that you understand how you need to look at this area of life right now to be your best self. I am building her on this continuous journey, and right now it's all about mindset. It's really figuring out how I am rebranding my life to become my best self before 30. I think it's important that I understand that these shifts need to start being really intentional and automatic, and that I see the abundance and the happiness and the joy that comes in life when you look at life from a different perspective. So I really challenge you to drop one of your mindset shifts. It doesn't have to align with one of your areas of life, but just a mindset shift that you live by. And I cannot wait to see how we start changing how we look at life, how we balance our areas of life, how we start believing in ourselves, building our day-to-days, and balancing these in because you understand exactly the mindset you need to show up for every area of life. Again, you can always check out my areas of life. You can find other mindset videos here. You can also figure out productivity, finances. We go into every single area of life here. So if any of these areas of life are exciting to you and you want to hear more about how I kind of incorporate it more or focus on it more in my day-to-day life, please drop it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm here to support you, uplift you, and inspire you and hold you accountable to show up as your best self. As long as you keep believing in yourself, you keep building your best self, and you find balance in your day-to-day life so that you can bloom, then we're on that journey of becoming our best selves together. No matter if it takes 100 days, 1,000 days, 10,000 days, we're going to get there. Don't rush the journey. Understand the mindsets you need, and let's keep showing up as our best selves one day at a time. And I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.